And it is my distinct pleasure to welcome to this stage the Chief of Police, Kyle Teynor.
Good afternoon. I want to thank everyone in attendance for visiting Prairie, Chien. On behalf of the Prairie Police Department, I want to thank all of those who support law enforcement and the incredibly hard job that we have all signed up for. The events that transpired in Prairie on September 5th, 2024 forever changed the lives of two women who called Prairie home for a short period of time. It is often said that law enforcement officers see the public on their worst days. There is no doubt that these two victims were met by my staff on their worst day. These victims were looking for help, they were looking for a voice, they were looking for strength. I am so proud of my staff that they were available to bring peace to their chaos. But let me be clear, the suspect from the September 5th incident is the only gang member from Venezuela that my staff has come in contact with preceding this incident, and the only Venezuelan gang member we have had contact with since this incident. Violence in any form must be met by those who are strong enough to challenge it. Those of us who are brave enough to speak up, those of us who are entrusted with holding those accountable that choose violence. We must never lose our focus. Violence knows no nationality. It knows no immigration status. It knows no race, and it knows no political affiliation. Violence in any form must never become normal in a civilized society. The opportunity for law enforcement to meet people on their worst days is that. It's an opportunity. It is an opportunity to bring light where there is darkness. It's an opportunity to bring kindness where there is hatred. And it's an opportunity to share the values and principles that drive us to do the work many of us cannot try. Acts of violence have become all too common in communities large and small. However, solutions to violence seem clearer when it isn't affecting you firsthand. The violence for these two victims was real. Real, like the death notifications to family members who have lost loved ones to fentanyl overdoses. Telling devastated families that their loved one is never coming home might be the most difficult day on the job for a law enforcement officer. The heartbreaking reality is that children can no longer play catch with their dad in the backyard due to the deadly drug that is too easily accessible in our communities. One unnecessary death is too many. At this time, when these challenges are facing our communities, we need more support than ever before. Public safety is not a spectator sport. No police department can address these concerns alone, and we can't address these concerns while being defunded. I stand on this stage before you to tell you that Prairie is my home. I grew up here. I've raised my family here. We will continue to walk our neighborhood, and I encourage all of you to do the same. Be kind to your neighbors. This community is better known for its kindness than any single act of violence. The only path for healing is a path forward. I encourage all attendees and those listening to use your voices in November. Thank you.